Hello, and welcome back to the madness. Okay, so a lot has happened, so we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so it is Thursday. Yeah, I kept forgetting this at home, so I couldn't record. Oh, great, now I'm getting froggy again. I have so much to tell you guys, and I don't want to be choking through the whole damn video. Okay, first of all, I have some very exciting news, and I can share it with you now, because by the time this goes up, it will have already happened. So, yay! I was contacted by Diamond Art Club, and I am getting a sneak peek. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. But, yeah. So, that should be coming probably tomorrow. And then I get to do that. I'm so freaking excited. And it's so cute. I really love the image, too. So, it fits me, totally. So, last night, yeah, and I found that out like 5 minutes before I went live on Tuesday. How I held it together Tuesday night for my live, I do not know. You guys kept me very entertained, so. And with Miss Coffee doing the Would You Rather, that helped a lot too. Thank you, Miss Coffee. Which John was in rare form, but he had fun. He always has fun. It was funny, his brother called like 15-20 minutes before I went live, and his brother was calling to see if he wanted to come over and watch TV with them, because that's what they do. They go over there and eat a whole bunch of junk and watch TV together. Yeah, real healthy. But anyways, he calls, and John's like, no, remember, it's Tuesday. I helped Becky with her live, and she really needs me here. And I'm like, no, you really like being here. You just won't admit it. But I didn't say that to him. But it was just funny. If you could hear his voice, and if you knew him, you knew he was like talking out of his ass because he wanted to do something, you know. It was just funny. So that takes us up till Tuesday. Yesterday. So yesterday, what was I doing? Oh, I was paying bills. That's right. I was paying bills and, of course, walking with Miss Coffee, sending voice messages back and forth. And all of a sudden, I get a message from Becca. And what did it say? Because I want to make sure that I quote it right. Oh, yeah. This is what I get. At 8:45 last night, guess who has a room all to herself and quickly moving to the other side once roommate gets all of her crap out? I go, wait, what? She says Caroline is moving in with her friends. So once all her stuff is out, I'm rearranging the room to where I can finally have more space. And yes, I am reading while I'm driving. I can do multiple things. That's why I'm reading like I can't read. And then I get this video from her of it all cleared out. And then we went on video chat, and I kept her company while she was rearranging her room. I know I'm a dork, but you don't know how bad I wanted to just jump in my car and go up there so I could help her. But she didn't need my help. I know she doesn't need my help, but I love rearranging stuff. I can't rearrange anything in my house. Not until people start moving out. So, yeah. But I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, what? I'm like, was there any notice, anything? You know, did she say anything? She's like, no. I guess while Becca was in class, her roommate had moved half of her stuff already out. And then, whoa, that wasn't smart, you idiot. He was coming in my lane. So when she gets back from class, she noticed that half of her roommate's stuff is gone. And the next thing you know, they're walking in, her roommate and her two friends, and she's like, oh, by the way, I'm moving out. Just like, oh, okay. So, yeah. I said, well, was there any hard feelings or anything? Because we really like this roommate. She was the best one that she's had so far. And Becca was like, no. She's an awesome roommate. We had an awesome time. I didn't know this, so I had to take a drink because I was going to start choking again. Okay, so they've been in school for a month and a half. Becca says she'd be surprised if her roommate actually spent the night 5 nights out of that whole time. She was practically already living with these people, so yeah. I'm just wondering, is it official that she's moved in there? Or, you know, which Becca's not going to know that. Because if it's not official, then they think that Becca still has a roommate. You know what? We'll find out at Christmas. Because at Christmas, there'll be something posted on Becca's door that both roommates have to sign. It's a checklist to make sure everything is fine before they go on break. Everything has to be off the floor. There's this long list of what they have to do before they can leave for vacation. So if her name's on that, then it's officially that she's still in that room. So Becca doesn't have to worry about if she's getting a new roommate. But Becca's like, I hadn't taken any chances. She did it all last night because she got the bigger side of the room. Which, it's really bullshit how they set up these dorm rooms. One person will get all of this space, and the other person gets this like one little teeny wall. And it's really bullshit, but if you work together, then you can split the room, you know. You can actually function in the room. But it was bullshit because where Becca's TV would be set up where, you know, you could watch the TV laying in bed or, you know, anywhere. No. It was set up where you had to sit in a chair in front of the TV because her desk was put at the foot of her bed. There you go, that's what I was trying to think. At the foot of her bed, and you couldn't turn the desk to be able to fit the TV on, so when you're laying in bed you can watch the TV. Does this all make sense? So Becca hasn't been able to watch her TV or nothing, which is no big deal because she can do it on her phone. But I know there's times, because she has Chromecast, so she can what is it called? she can put from her phone to the TV. She can cast to her TV. So, like on Tuesday night, she could watch the live on the TV. But she couldn't before, but now she can. But she's really hoping that she doesn't get a roommate. Which, I mean, it's late in the season. I don't think she'll get one now, but she might in January. But I don't think anyone starts in January. I don't think they do that at this school. I don't know. So, it'd be cool if she doesn't. But then if she doesn't, I'm a little worried that... Oh, she's going to watch this too, probably. Okay, well, Becca, I'm a little worried that if you don't get a roommate, then you're going to stay up there because you have privacy up there because Jonathan and Morgan still live in your room, which means you live in my room, and there's not that much privacy. And your father annoys the hell out of you because John is not respectful at all. If John is awake, then everyone should be awake. So, I've shown you guys my room. It's a big, what do they used to call it? It's a den, I guess is what you would call it. It's an addition that you would make a living room out of it, basically. Or a craft room, or, you know. So, I have in my bedroom a sliding glass door. Well, the sun comes up in the east. The door faces the east. So in the morning when John wakes up, he opens that curtain. And he opens it all the way. The whole sliding glass door he opens. That means that bright sunlight is shining right in mine and Becca's eyes. And he says, I only do that so I can find my clothes so I can get ready in the morning. No, it's because you're an ass. Because once you find your clothes, do you shut it? No, you leave it open. So, yeah. And a lot of times, well, all the time, John goes to bed before us. So we're up till usually 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He goes to bed at like 10, 11 o'clock. Well, yeah, he's going to be up before us. So it's quite annoying. And on Saturday and Sunday, just yawned. If he has if we don't have weddings, well, then he's going to work. And we're not. Okay, have to run in here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, that was forever. Oh my God, they just wanted to talk. Which, I mean, I like it, but not on a day like this. I got things to do, people. Oh my God, if you only see, you know what? If I remember, I will show you what I came home to. I have only unboxed one package, and you saw that in what's in the pots. The pile of things that I have to unbox or unbag or whatever is ridiculous. I did, though, because it only makes sense, I did take all the Diamond Art Clubs out of their box. But I haven't taken the plastic off of the Diamond Art Clubs. So, don't worry, you'll still get to see that, because I wouldn't want to have you guys think that I, what's the word I'm looking for? Opened them without you. That's what I was looking for. So, yeah. Oh, today sucks. It's already 12 o'clock and I've only delivered 1 so far. 2. Sorry, take that back. 2. I hate days like this. And then they bitch that they want me to come in early. Well, I came in early and there was only one freaking order done. And I have to wait an hour for anything to get done? No, I don't like that. Oh, I'm sorry, there were 2 done. My bad. I got a coloring page done. Oh, the one that I started in when I was testing on Monday, my live. Because I wanted to see if the microphone would help. And then, my bad, but I told John, hey, will you go to Best Buy and pick me up a webcam? Now, I remember the last time I bought a webcam, it was like 20 bucks. Now, this was many moons ago. And I did go to Micro Center, which a lot of things are cheaper at Micro Center. So, I didn't think to tell my husband, but don't spend over 30, 35 at the most. Oh, he got me a webcam. He spent freaking $75. Now, I think that's quite expensive. And I really don't want to go on Amazon to see how much a webcam is, because I am going to be devastated if it is like 20 bucks. So I'm giving him he said, Becky, that was the cheapest one. There was one there for $250. I'm like, for a webcam? But, oh gosh. So, sorry, I almost got rear-ended because of the mailman. What was I saying? Oh, the webcam. But after using it and the quality that it gave, and you guys could hear me perfectly, I'm happy. And I'm going to keep the webcam because I like that I can put it on my lazy arm and get the angles that I want to get. I mean, you can get right down into my business. So, that's one good thing. Yeah, but my goal is to at least unbox one thing tonight. I would like to do more, but I don't see me getting home until like 6, 7 o'clock. And then tonight is Wolfpack, and I don't want to miss Wolfpack's live. There are certain lives that I really look forward to and don't like missing. And when I do have to leave early or miss it, I'm like very upset. Or coming late. Oh, I hate coming in late, which I always seem to come in late at Wolfpacks. And I don't know why. I always seem to be doing something and I don't get the notification. So that's the whole problem, is I don't see the notification until later, and then right when I see it, I click on it and I'm really late. So I just have to keep and I think another thing too is I kept thinking you went on at 8 o'clock my time, but no, it's 7:30 my time. But I was watching her unboxing video. I'm pretty sure it was her unboxing video. And she said, something like, and don't forget, I go live on Thursdays at 6:30 Central Time, I think it is. I'm like, 6:30? Oh, well, that's why I keep missing you. So, in my brain, I already know that that's 7:30 my time. So, yeah. Okay. We are at thy funeral home. Put in an address real fast, so you know what? I'm gonna pause you. Okay, I am back. Yeah. So, what were we talking about? I think we were talking about. Okay, is my phone gonna go off one more time? All the unboxings that I had to do. Yeah. So I'm taking the big things out of the big boxes. Well, the little things out of the big boxes, so I can condense. So, because my pile is quite big. I just need to crank the videos. But I couldn't do it last week because, oh my gosh. My throat was like, oh, the allergies really kicked my butt. Which last night and this, we're gonna start yawning. Of course we are. Last night and this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, if I am getting sick again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But knock on some wood, I am feeling a lot better. So I still had that little tickle where I feel like I'm gonna start choking. And if I do start choking, I will try to pause, but yeah, it's kind of hard to drive, pause, and cough all at the same time. So yeah, you might hear me coughing, and if you do, I apologize. Just know I am trying my hardest not to. Yeah. I'm almost caught up from when I was on vacation. So that makes me happy. Well, I won't ever be all the way caught up, I don't think so. But I like to watch all of the things. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, and me and Miss Coffee were in this live last night. Coloring Bliss, I think is her name. Oh, mind blown again. She's the one who told us about the chameleon markers. Well, her and her husband have worked on this book. And when I get the book, I will be showing you the book because the book is freaking amazing. But I'm not going to go into a lot of it now because I really need the book to be able to explain what I'm trying to explain. But basically, they took the color wheel. Now, that color wheel, I have it. And I was all excited about getting it. And then when I got it, I was like, I don't understand this. And threw it in a drawer. And I saw it 2 days ago when I was cleaning and threw it in a different drawer. So, yeah. I never used a color wheel because it just aggravates me. So they kind of like broke down the color wheel in this amazing way. And then, oh, that's what I was doing. That's right. When I got the messages from Becca. So I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to talk wrong. But from my understanding, then she gives you the papers to, okay, so I don't know how to describe this without having it in front of me, but she has the color families, like the yellow-green family, and what colors go with the yellow-green family, all the ones that work together with it. Then she has the sheets where you can take, like, she was doing Prisma, which I might look into getting me some Prisma colored pencils. But at at the end of her live, she said, I think you get 3 different companies, pencils, charts, that you can do your own pencils. Okay, now, I know I'm not making any sense. They have the color pencil number that you should use. It's so hard to describe. Anyways, once I get it and I show you, you colorists out there who are new, like me, because, oh God, you can't be any newer than me. I still color like an elementary kid, which is fine. And I'm not, okay, where I have OCD in some things, other things I'm like, who cares? And coloring outside the line, now mind you, when I first started, I was so hard because I am an adult and I should be able to do, fuck that shit. No, I don't care. I do this to relax, and if I have to be tense up and worrying about going outside the lines, well, then this isn't fun for me anymore, and I don't want to do it. So I was like, please stop doing this to yourself. Yes, I have conversations with myself. You guys should know this by now. And so me and myself agreed that we don't care. So if we go outside the line, now I'm not coloring like a kindergartner, but I think I'm on first grade level, maybe second grade level. And I don't understand the whole blending yet. I really don't. What I like to do is my favorite way of coloring is to outline in a heavy, okay, do I need to go one more? I think I do. I like to outline in a heavy line, if this makes sense, and then I like to color inside that line lighter. So it looks like you did exactly what you did, is you outlined your work before you colored it. I like that bold, slap you in the face. Or like with my fairy that I did Monday, I liked having the purple outline and then coloring the inside yellow. That's one of my favorite things to do. And that's the way I shade. But I know that's not shading because I'm not doing it the proper way. And I don't have the patience of putting a light layer, then put another light layer, and then go ahead and add a little bit more color to that page. No, that doesn't work for me. Nope. I want to put the color down and put it down and then use my gam saw and blend it all together. Well, not blend. I guess gam saw kind of smooths, it activates the pigments in the color pencil or crayons and makes it a smoother look. That was my professional color voice there. Yeah, so no. But like a lot of people say, there are no color police. So, okay, what's happening? So it's right after. What am I looking for? The Silver Pine Medical Group. Okay, people. Oh, you're looking at the wrong side of the road. Let's see. There you go. How about a new view? Oh, wait. Then you get too much of that. That's why I was doing that. I kind of like it when you're head on, though. I don't like it when you're facing the other way. So you get to see, what you're seeing is this. You're seeing what hooks the camera to the...
Arriving at destination.
Okay, hold on. We gotta pay attention here. Silver Pine Medical Group. That's what we're looking for. And it's suite number 2. Ooh. That says 2A. Oh, here's 2. Why would you have a 2A and a 2? Silver Pine Medical Group. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, remember what I was saying when I come back out because, you know, I have old people memory. I I will try to remember. We were talking about coloring and blending, and that I am not. Oh, police. That's it. Okay. So, coloring police. There are no coloring police. We keep being told by all the YouTubers there is no coloring police. So, if there's no coloring police, then I don't have to follow the rules. And if I want to color outside the lines once in a while, because I go crazy, then I'm going to, and I don't care. Now, saying that, yes, do I want to improve on shading and coloring and using my markers, because my markers are my biggest thing. You would think it'd be so easy to color with markers. It's not. It really isn't. It takes a lot of practice. But I love my gel pens. And that's when I usually have a problem with the coloring inside the line. Yeah, I don't know why, but a lot of times when I'm using my gel pens, my hand shakes and I go outside the line. It's usually when I'm, because even Miss Coffee talked about this. It's weird, but I outline everything, which I noticed she doesn't do it anymore. And I wonder if she notices that she doesn't do it anymore. But I outline and then color in what I outline. And in my brain, it's like a barrier so I don't go outside of the line when I'm coloring. But I notice when I'm outlining sometimes, my hand starts to like jerk a little, and then I'll go outside the line. It won't be a big notice, but it's just like, oh shit, my hand just jerked. You know? Like a jitter. I don't know how to explain it. It's a jerk. It really is a jerk, but that scares me because then that leads into, oh, is there something wrong with me? No, you just jerked your hand. I wonder if my arthritis, if that is why I jerk my hand. It doesn't have to be a big, you're getting Parkinson's disease or your brain is misfiring, you know. It doesn't have to be that extreme of me being concerned. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is just my arthritis and my hand cramped up a little and I jerked and didn't really realize that my hand was cramping. I don't know. I never paid attention too close to it. All I know is, oh God, I just jerked and went outside the line and now look, my page is ruined. No, it's not, Becky, because there are no police and you can go outside the line. That's how that whole conversation kind of basically went with myself in my own head. Yeah. So, anywho, yeah, so I'm enjoying coloring because, unfortunately, I still can't get comfortable diamond painting. Oh, I keep yawning. The best way that I am comfortable diamond painting is if I'm in my recliner with my feet up and it on my lap desk. You know what? Maybe I should. Oh. She got it as a gift. I don't know. Stitcherista got this lap desk that looks like it would be easier to use. Maybe I should try to get that one. Because the one I have is quite heavy. And my problem is when I try to get out of the chair to do simple things like go to the bathroom. And yeah, I'm getting old now, so I go to the bathroom a hell of a lot more than I used to. So, moving that off my lap to be able to get up puts a strain on my shoulder. So, I think I need to look into getting a different lap desk that would work, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch watch her video and see if maybe she says what brand it was, or because it was a gift to her, so I don't know if she knows much of the information. I'm just gonna have to do some research. Duh. But anyways, and when I do my lives, I sit up in my chair and do my diamond painting on the TV tray. Well, I'm slumped over because I can't seem to. I like to be close to my diamond painting so I can see it easier. Let's be honest, that's the reason why. So I can see it easier. And when I'm doing it on a TV tray, I have to be bent over so I'm closer to it. And I tried, I basically have the same table that Miss Coffee does. I tried that because you can lift it up to higher levels. The thing is it's way too big for my living room. There's not an easy place to put that where it would work for me, which is very frustrating. So what I need is a drafting table. That's what I need. But I can't do that until I have at least Becca moved out of my room, because then I can put the drafting table where her bed is. And then I'll have to deal with the whole figuring out lighting and stuff, because the lighting in my bedroom absolutely sucks. But that's okay. Yeah, so. What are you going to do? You know? So anyways, coloring is easier for me to do because I can just put it on my table, get up. I'm not hurting myself. I'm not hurting my shoulder. I can sit up, I can lay back, feet up, you know, I can have my feet down, I can have my feet up, whatever I want. I can get very comfortable and color. So, but I love the diamond paints. I just need to find. Oh, excuse me. Why? Every time I make a video, I yawn so much. Am I boring myself? If I'm boring myself, what am I doing to you guys? You guys must be bored out of your mind. Anyways. I just need to go on Amazon, and so that's what I need to do, is go on Amazon and put in lightweight lap tables and see what I come up with. I really want the one that Stitcherista has, because that looks like it would be perfect. Dude, stay in your lane, thank you. Okay, so I think I am going to, because I don't know what else to talk about. Do you know what this is? It's the DAC sneak peek. So, what has happened? A lot. Yesterday, I come home from work, and John comes up to me, he's like, oh my God, Jonathan? Now, you know, Jonathan's my son. Yes, we're weird. John's my husband, Jonathan's my son. I'm Becky, and my daughter's Rebecca. We're weird. Yes. Okay, so John came up to me and said, oh my God, Jonathan shaved off his beard. I was like, what the hell? I can't believe it. So I went into his bedroom, and I was, you know, playing with his cheekies and saying, why'd you shave off your beard, little boy? And Morgan was laying on the bed too, and she's like, look at his hair. He cut his hair too. Now Jonathan had one of those, what are they called? Man buns? Yeah, he could put his hair in a bun on the top of his head, but the whole bottom was shaved. It was really weird. But that was the style, whatever. So I'm laying on this bed in between him and Morgan, playing with his freshly shaved face and tweaking his cheeks. And I grabbed his cheek and I said, Jonathan Ray, why did you shave off your beard? By chance, do you have a job interview or something? I was joking around. He said, well, how'd you know? Yeah, I have a couple lined up. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I quit my job today. I'm like, what? He's like, yep. I walked in there. Now their schedules is for 2 weeks because they get paid every 2 weeks. So they do their schedule for 2 weeks. He said, I walked in there and for the next 2 weeks I had 4 hours. Now, he worked for Little Caesars. Little Caesars are assholes. They only allow their employees to have 28 hours a week. You can't have any more than that. What he was getting was 24 hours, which I wasn't happy with that. For the last 2 years, I've been telling him, you need to get another job. And in a couple of months, he's going to be 25 years old. He needs a full-time job. And he's been agreeing, but he's the type that until he's ready, he doesn't do it. And the whole nervousness about the job interviews and all that. Excuse me, so sorry. So, he made the decision. I looked at Morgan, I said, did he talk to you first? And she said, yep, he was texting me the whole time. And I said, go for it. Because that's disrespectful to bring you down to 4 hours. And he was like, because what happened is he got a new manager. And, well, yeah, it's a manager. Jonathan's an assistant manager. And he got a new manager. And he went to her and, well, first what he did was he wrote in his regular schedule because Jonathan has a set schedule. And she went right behind him and whited it out. And he was like, what are you doing? This is my hours. And she said, no, now you're down to 4 hours. And he was like, how can you take food out of my mouth? This is not right. And he's like, what if I was having a kid? I'm 25 years old. I'm not a little high schooler that you can just mess with hours. I'm an adult who have adult responsibilities. I have a car insurance, cell phone. You can't do this to me. And she just like blew him off. It just happened that the district manager came in that absolutely loves Jonathan. Comes in right after Jonathan gets blown off. So Jonathan goes in the office and is writing up his 2 weeks notice that he's going to turn in. And I think her name is Crystal. Crystal walks in and could tell Jonathan was upset, and Jonathan hands it to her and says, here you go. And she's like, wait, what happened? What's going on? How can I stop this? And Jonathan looked at her and said, I want a minimum of 35 hours a week. And she said, I can't do that. And he goes, well, then you have the paper. And she's like, what if I can promise you 28 hours? And he's like, no, I've been dealing with this too long. No. And so, now his regular manager who I don't think Jonathan didn't know that he gave his 2 weeks, but yesterday his old manager gave his 2 weeks, and so that's why this manager, she got all hungry, power hungry, and first thing she's going to do is screw the people that the old manager liked. And so Josh is Jonathan's manager, or old manager, whatever. Josh told him, dude, I didn't know she was going to do this right away. I was going to start transferring the people that I like out and make sure they got good stores before she screwed everyone over. And I'm sorry. And he's like, no big deal. This I should have done this a long time ago. And they both congratulated each other for getting out of there. And Josh told him, you know what? He was only scheduled today for 4 hours and then didn't work the next 2 weeks. He goes, dude, if I were you, don't even show up tomorrow. And Jonathan's like, Josh, I'll be screwing you. He's like, no, you'll be screwing her more than me, so I'll be there, but don't show up. And so Jonathan didn't show up, and he quit his job. And what's cool is right now, the interviews that has set up, I don't know when his first interview is, but they'll be talking to Josh, and Josh is going to give him a good report, you know. It won't be this girl manager that just took over. So that happened. So, and yesterday was awful. Oh my God, I had such a bad day yesterday at work. It was awful. I didn't get home until like 6:30. So, I go and sit down. No, first I made dinner, that's right. Because John cooked up the 40 pounds of hamburger meat, and I divided it all up. And so, and then I made kind of like this taco soup. Jonathan said it wasn't a soup, it was a chili, because there was beans in it. He called it a chili. But me and Morgan and John thought it was amazing. Jonathan was like, nope, tastes too much like chili. Whatever. There were no kidney beans in it, but there were black beans and navy beans. So he was like, nope, out. Anyways, oh yeah, last time we used the pinto beans. I forgot to use the pinto beans, not navy beans. That's probably why it tasted too much like chili. Anyways, so I sit down with my bowl of chili soup, whatever you want to call it, and Becca texts me to inform me that her switch is missing. And I was like, what? And she's like, yep. I said, when's the last time you saw your switch? Because, you know, they don't put things back where they belong. She's like, right when I left for class yesterday, she said I put it on my docking system. Which I can believe that, because you put it on the docking system to charge, you know. And that's like her lifeline. That's like her phone and her switch are her lifelines. And I was like, oh. I said, oh, wait a minute. Your roommate moved out yesterday. And she's like, exactly. And she goes, and I didn't tell you this, but when I came back from class, it was her two friends in the room, and Caroline was nowhere to be found. And then Caroline walked in after I was home for a little bit, as their roommates were just chilling on her bed. And I was like, oh. And she goes, I was there for about 5 minutes alone with them, and then Caroline walked in and told me she was moving, and, you know, I didn't check to see if my switch was there. And then she moved around her room, and where her switch, her docking system was on the window sill. So when she was moving her room, she wouldn't have touched the docking system. She wouldn't have noticed that the switch was gone until she sat down to go play the switch. And, well, she didn't sit down, because right when she rearranged the room, well, the room was like halfway rearranged. It was midnight. She had to be up at 7 o'clock for class. So she didn't notice until she got back to the dorm yesterday afternoon, went to go play her switch, and found, oh, my switch is gone. So she gave the roommates plenty of time to come up with the switch and to ask her friends about it. And about 30 minutes ago, Becca went to the campus police and reported it. because the roommate's like, oh, well, I don't know, you're kind of screwed, aren't you now? And it's like, dude. And the thing is that the people who aren't her suite mates had the key to the room, so they could walk in and out whenever they wanted to. So yeah, whatever. So I was a good mommy, and tomorrow she will have a new Switch delivered to her. I'm going to pick her up now. We agreed before she even found out that she was not had a roommate, however you say that. She was going to stay up this weekend and catch up on some work because she's been a lazy butt and not up on her schoolwork, which I told her, that's why you're there, that's what you need to do, but always the first month it takes her a little bit to get in. And I blame the school system for that, not the college. The elementary, high school, middle school, when you go back to school, you always have those couple of weeks to get the kids all ready to be back to school. You go to college, second day, you have homework. You're there, let's learn, go. It's not like the high school. Damn, this is like vibrating big time today. Let me see if I get into a different lane. I always hated that lane anyways. It's a little better. So, yeah. But then with this whole Switch thing, I know she's really upset, and some other things happened that I'm not going to talk about. It's her business, but it was quite bullshit. So, yeah, she just needs to come home. And I have a big pickup tonight, and we have a big setup tomorrow. But I told her after the setup, I'll take you back so you'll have at least a day and a half to catch up on your work. Because tonight she wasn't going to do anything. And tomorrow morning, she usually takes Saturday morning to just be, you know, herself. So it's not like she would have been studying anyways tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'll take her back tomorrow afternoon, and she can get right back on schedule and go for it. Now I have the hiccups. Why? Who knows? Yeah. So, that's what's happening now. Oh, and I had to say a big shout out to Marissa. Marissa, thank you so much for telling me about the program to make thumbnails. Oh my God. My thumbnails are so cool looking now. Now YouTube isn't picking it for me. I'm doing them. And what I like is I made this cool one for What's in the Pot, which I had to go back. I had to fix all my videos now. So I'm going to go back, and when it's a vlog, I'm going to put the vlog thumbnail up there, blah, blah, blah. But at least now, the What's in the Pot, for the for the title, I can put what it is. Because you don't know how many times I want to go back and make a recipe, and I'm like, well shit, I don't know which video it is. So now the thumbnail tells you it's What's in the Pot, and the title will tell you if it's spaghetti or stew or what, blah, 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 you know? So I'm very excited about that. And now it's going to take me probably about 2 weeks to get it all situated and everything. But I'm going to go in and, especially with the What's in the Pots, type out the whole recipe and just, oh shit, I forgot this was construction. Oh, this is going to be awful. Because this is get over, and none of these people are going to get over. And here we go. And last time I waited till the last one to get over, I almost got into a car accident. So we're not doing that. We'll just let all these people cut in front and it'll be fine. Even though I really want to pick up my baby girl right now. See? Yep, all those people. Yep, go ahead. Even though you're told that you have to get over. Here we go. Okay. So, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, my thumbnail. So I'm going to go in and write all the recipes out so you can just look at what ingredients, how much, and blah, blah, blah. Which, you know, I cook like a southerner. We do pinches and we look. We don't do actual measurements because I wasn't taught that way. I can eyeball it. Oh, that's how much salt I need. That's how much pepper. That's how much garlic. All these people make me so mad. Okay. So, yep, there goes the long line of people that are just going to make it harder for this to happen. And I'm a small car. I can't do both lanes. But right up here is where they're all going to have to cut over. So, whatever. Okay, stop focusing on that, Becky. Just get on what we were talking about. So, I'm very happy today. As I was buying Becca her Switch, I decided to treat myself. And, oh my God, it stinks. There's a skunk. I bought myself the chameleon markers. So, I'm very happy about that. And the toppers to go with it. And I bought me some colored pencils. I think that was it. I was really shopping. But I controlled myself. I did not buy one gel pen. And you guys should know that I love my gel pens. So, yeah. But I was good. I only bought the one thing of markers. Well, all the toppers to go with the markers. And I either bought one or two different kinds of colored pencils. I was going back and forth. So I'm not really sure what I bought in colored pencils. If I pulled the trigger or not. You know how you put it in, you take it out, you put it in, you take it out. You look at more and it's like, ooh, but these are cheaper. But ooh, these have more colors. And ooh, I've heard this brand name before. Yeah, that's how it went with me. And I know I promised you I was going to show you the pile of stuff I need to unbox, but yeah, I couldn't. There was no way. After making dinner and calming Becca down from the ledge, yeah, nope. My plan is, though, Sunday and Monday to be doing unboxings and just working on my YouTube channel and doing laundry. But, you know, laundry's easy to do in between all that stuff because the house is pretty much clean. So that's one good thing. It's just laundry, basically. Laundry and a whole bunch of unboxings. Ugh. But what are you going to do? So, yeah. So the next clip you'll see is I'll show you the pile, show you what I've kind of done. I think I only have maybe 2 coloring pages to show you, and that's about it. I did the sneak peek today. Oh my God, the canvas is amazing. I can't believe how sparkly it is. I think, and I say it in the video too, I really think it's because it's got a lot of white, so you're seeing the sparkle more because, you know, usually with the color you don't see the sparkle as much. I mean, it's there, but in the white it's just like, yeah. So, oh, I was so nervous doing that too. So, forgive me if it's a little like I was tongue-tied and I was just so excited and nervous. It was my first sneak peek. It was my first free canvas, you know? It was very special to me, and I'm very happy with what... Oh, gosh. That was we don't want to talk about that. What was that? So, yeah. I had excitement. And the image is so gorgeous. So, I'm working on him. Here we go. I'm going to start yawning again. I'm working on him first. Putting everything to the side, and I'm working him up because he needs to get on my wall. That's the point right there. He needs to be on my wall. His paws, oh my God, it looks so really realistic. Yeah, that's a hard word. Oh my God. I'm tired too. And I already know that it's going to be a long, hard night tonight. This is a big pickup. So, like I said, the next video you would see, it's just going to be a short clip because I think this is the longest vlog I've ever done. I've had a lot to talk about though, so hope you guys are just working on your whips. If you made it this far, how about giving me a smiley face or a thumbs up? Your choice, thumbs up or a smiley face. Thumbs up is for Jonathan quitting his job. So proud of him. I know what mother would say, I'm proud of my son quitting his job. It's because he knows what he needs to do now. He needs to be working at least 30 to 32 hours a week. Goal would be 40, but these days companies don't feel like they have to pay you 40 hours because then they have to give you insurance and benefits, and if they can get out of that, they're going to. We're not going into that because that's a whole bunch of politics, but it is the truth. So that's what our kids are facing these days, and it's okay. Well, it's not okay, but we have to live with it, so whatever. Okay, so didn't mean to go on that little rant, but I did. I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, so here is the last clip of this vlog. This is all the unboxings I have to do. This all came while I was on vacation and last week. So, my question to you guys, if you could put it in the comments below, is how many diamond paintings should I unbox in one video? I have 15 kits to unbox. So, you want separate videos? That seems like a lot. You want 3 in each one? I don't know. Different companies, I'm going to do different videos, but there are 13 Diamond Art Clubs. You want all 13 in one? I don't know. I don't know what I should do here. But yes, this, oops, sorry, got you out of focus there. This is what I will be doing for the next week. You will be getting tons of videos. We have coloring books. We have colored pencils. We have a whole bunch of stuff. So I made it easy on myself, and I got rid of all the boxes because, oh my God, the pile of boxes, it was outrageous. So, but I haven't opened anything, except for I did open these because I wanted to try out those. But yeah, I'll still show them to you guys. But I think they're going to be one of my favorite color pencils so far. Not 100% sure yet. I still had to play with them some more. But yeah, and I'm really scared to play with the Prismas, so that's why I haven't played with the Prismas yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. And if you made it to the end, why don't you put a smiley face down in the comments? Yay! And I hope you enjoyed the madness. Bye, guys.